In December, Uber announced that they were going to offer 10 million free or discounted rides to riders that may have difficulty affording transportation to getting the vaccine. But what exactly does that mean for drivers? So first and foremost, anytime that Uber is offering these free rides, they are the ones subsidizing the ride. They are paying the driver for that ride. The driver always gets paid. Uber themselves cover the cost of these rides, and drivers are paid on their per mile and per minute rates. Now, in most cases, you'll pick up the rider, bring them to a vaccination location, drop them off, they'll get the vaccination, then they'll request a ride home. But there are also drive-through vaccination locations. So what if you get a request from a rider to go get a drive-through vaccination? And there are stories that some of the wait times at these drive-through vaccination locations are hours long. So what would you do if you got a request to a drive-through vaccination location, knowing full well that you could be waiting there with the passenger for hours? This is a tough spot for drivers because, yeah, we would be getting paid for that waiting time. We are paid on a per minute basis, but we're paid best when our vehicles are moving, our per mile rate. So waiting for passengers doesn't make a whole lot of financial sense for drivers. We've all had those rides where passengers add stops and we have to wait for them. Now, if the wait times are short, it's not a big deal. But if some of those stops can drag on for a long time, it's not a great experience. Now, if I personally got one of these drive-through vaccination requests, I would probably complete the ride. It wouldn't be a great experience, especially if we were waiting for a long time. But what other options could you have to avoid these rides? One thing you could do is screen the rides. You could figure out drive-through vaccination locations. When you arrive at a passenger's pickup location, you could look at the destination after starting a ride, see that it's a drive-through vaccination location, and politely tell the passenger that you just don't have the time to complete a ride like this. I personally don't know if I would be able to employ that type of tactic. I mean, hopefully we wouldn't get these rides in the first place to a drive-through vaccination location. Hopefully it would be to like a standalone, like a Walgreens or something, where you can just drop the passenger off and not have to wait for them. But what do you guys think? How would you handle these rides? Have any of you gotten requests to drive-through vaccination locations and had long wait times? Leave a comment below and let us know. Thanks again for watching and drive safe. Thanks.